I'm going to be playing Dreams for PS4. Dreams is a game where you can create your own games, levels, characters, 3D models, animations. If you can dream it, you can make it in Dreams. This is like part 22 or something of a really big series of Dreams videos I've been making. If you've been missing out on the Dreams content, I have a playlist on the channel. I need to start labeling all the episodes with their proper numbers and titles. Well, without further ado, we're going to jump in and we're going to start making some stuff in Dreams. Give me one moment. I'm about to send a link to the stream to my friends in the Bussy Bread Club chat on Facebook. Yo, Unknown Slayer, welcome to the streams. Good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy? Do you have any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? Hope that you're having a happy weekend so far. Ba 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 ba. Yo, Watermelon! Welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. Don't forget to smash that like button. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy? Do you have any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? Like I said, right now I'm sending a link to the stream to my friends over at the Bussy Bread Club chat. On Facebook. Yo, Kratos, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. Don't forget to smash that like button if you haven't already. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy? Do you have any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? Kratos said, hey, can you check out my arcade thing now? I can, and I will. Watermelon said, good day, man. Good day, Watermelon. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I'm fantastic as always. Let's see. Streaming Dreams. Let's see. And I'm also going to send this to my friend Gabby, because Gabby sent me a message, but I don't want to leave her hanging, so I want to let her know that I've started the dream. Ooh. One moment. They are doing well. The message was a little bit more serious than I thought it would be, so I'm going to reply to that real quick. And then I'm going to send her a link to the stream, I guess. Anyways, so let's see. I'm going to check out Kratos' thing now. Let's go. So Kratos said, something to know before you play. The fire tower is the only one that I have done. So when you select your towers, only do the fire one. What happens if you pick a non-fire one? Okay, so it's called Arcadomulus. Or Arcadomulus? Okay. So open menu, controls, triangle will create a cloud below you to bounce up, L1 will dash you forward. Oh, well, that's just the things that my thing does. R2 will shoot lightning. Wait, R2. Oh, it's different. It is slightly different from my thing from before. You may level up and manage your towers at the arcade machine, protected with your life. Oh shit, it's behind me. Nigga, why wasn't that in the instructions? Did I run out of lightning? I might have run out of lightning. Well, shit. Stats. Yep, okay. Inventory. Nope, no, nothing there. Okay. When do you select your towers? Supposed to protect this, but it seems pretty dead. Square to play, left to level up, and right to manage towers. Right? Kratos said after wave 1. Okay, I hit right to manage towers. And now the screen's blank. What's supposed to happen after that? Open menu. Yo, Gabby, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy? Do you have any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? This is a game that Kratos, aka Heart of Cards, made, but I don't understand it. I actually don't know what's going on at this current point. I might reset. Kratos says you'll have to rewind. He said you cannot manage towers until after the first wave. Okay. Well, now that I have a better idea of your game, Kratos, Kaylee said, hey, my arcade. I was thinking that arcade cabinet looked familiar. You have leveled up. Okay, so apparently I've leveled up. So let me run up to the arcade machine. Okay, hit play. Hit level up. Let's see, increase max energy, increase max boost, increase max health, increase max clouds. Let's increase max energy, I guess. And then what do you do? Hit play, manage towers. Okay, we're gonna manage towers. He says only the fire one is done. That's not a tower, nigga. That's just another guy. I like that you use the little wizard hat or whatever. Is he good enough to beat him? No, he's kind of shitty. Fuck. Fuck. Hit it. Hit. Damn. Okay. So I think I understand Kratos' game a little bit better. Okay, I've leveled up again. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, hold on. Okay, play, level up, increase max energy. This is a game about, like, killing enemies. I don't give a fuck about literally anything else. Okay. So, I increase max energy. So that timer tells you when the next wave is going to happen? Kaylee said, ooh, interesting. Yeah, Kratos told us that he was working on a tower defense game. This is my first time actually seeing it. I leveled up again? Nigga, it just started. It just, like, okay, hit play, level up, increase max energy. Okay. Cool. Nice. So far, so good. Do you level up at the end of every waves? At the end of every wave, rather. Kratos said there's only 2 waves so far. Oh, so it just... So that's the game? It just ends now? Because that's been 2 waves. Why are there only 2 waves? I'm surprised that it's not like an exponentially climbing thing that you do with like a cap to enemies. But still, good game so far. I really like the concept of the different towers. I like how you set up the waves. The only thing that I would say, the game's just really confusing at the start. Because you have to like open the menu to then look at controls, and then you see the slimes, but you don't really know what they're for, and then you don't know where the arcade machine is because you don't start by like facing it. I don't know. Like maybe if the controls by default were displayed or something, and if the arcade machine was in front of instead of behind you, and then the enemies were coming from behind the arcade machine, it could give you like a better idea of what's going on. It's just at the very start, if I didn't know anything about your game, starting with just the slimes in front of me, and then like a little like empty timer in the corner, it doesn't really tell you a lot. You don't really know what to do. Let's see, Kratos said, and the tower is supposed to be, and he said the tower is supposed to be bad at the start because you have to upgrade it as you go. Well, that makes sense, but why not just level up yourself and just keep increasing your max energy? Because that seems pretty good. Kratos said, thank you, I appreciate the feedback. Rap King said, favorite movie right now. I'm a big fan of The Other Guys. It's a comedy, a buddy cop comedy, featuring Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell. Also, I love what you're doing so far, Kratos. I'd love to see how that game advances and continues. What I would like to see now, Kaylee, what have you been working on recently that you want me to check out? And 2, I want to make a simple rock, paper, scissors based game as a basis for creating more complex RPGs. I think that would be interesting. So that's what I'm going to do after I check out what Kaylee's doing. That, or I'd be down for a 30-minute challenge. I love doing those little challenges with you guys. Let's see, Kratos said, because eventually they will get too overwhelming for you to handle by yourself. Will they though? If you keep increasing your max energy? Because having your own attack is just really good. It actually would be interesting if you had no attacks. Like if you couldn't shoot, so you had to depend on towers. And you started off with like a shitty tower, and then you just continued to advance your towers. But the reason why I say that'd be interesting is because if you are also prone to being able to die and lose the game if you die by like an enemy attack, then it'd be about protecting yourself and the arcade machine. So you have like 2 different things that you have to look out for. And then it would make stuff like the cloud summons actually useful, because then you're dodging enemies and stuff, trying not to die. I think that would be cool. Okay, so where are we at? So, okay, so Rap King said, you think you can be an actor? I mean, you can really do anything if you try. So, I'd say, yeah. Is that what I want to do, though? I really like programming, like, making stuff. So I don't know. I'd probably rather write dialogue than be an actor. Or maybe, I guess, if I acted in my own thing. I don't know. Let's see. So Kratos said, my next goal is to make it self-sustaining, so it'll automate the wave system. Yeah, I think you could probably do that pretty easily. Since you already have made the waves, all you have to do then is just make the game make the waves itself. If you hadn't made the waves yet, I think automating it would be harder. But since you already have that set up, I think automating it will be a lot easier. Let's see. Kaylee said, I can make my Parthenon progress public. Then Kratos said, ooh, I'm about to look at that. Why didn't you tell me sooner? I'm balling. Let's see. Rap King said, what's your Ingram? Is that like asking what's my Instagram? I'm not on Instagram. So I technically have an Instagram that my friend Ray and I made back in the day. We were gonna have like a meme Instagram or whatever. I don't use Instagram though. YouTube is my social media. Kratos said, also Nick, how long will you be streaming? I can't do a 30-minute challenge yet, but I can soon. I don't have shit to do, so I'll be streaming for a while. I'll probably cut off the stream at like midnight or so. Well, no, fuck. Okay, so Beth and I are gonna do our talk time from 10 to 11. So I'll probably stop at 10 and then start back at 11 and then end it at midnight. Otherwise, I would have been like, oh, I'm just free for whenever. But I do have the talk time with Beth, so there's going to be an hour gap. Rap King said, what about Facebook? So I use Facebook mainly to do Messenger. Like, I don't really use Facebook. I just message people for the most part. Okay, what was I going to do? I was going to check out Kaylee's thing, her latest thing that she's created. So let's go to Kayleg. Here we go. So Kaylee's been working on this Parthenon thing. I think it's interesting that the imp starts inside of it. I think that's kind of cool. It seems like right now Kaylee has been focused on designing the basic like shape part of it. I do think your pillars look rather uniformly spread out. That seems pretty cool. But you can tell that it's still like the sculpting clay. Like, I don't think she's gone in yet to add like finishes or colors, because that's really what makes things pop off after you sculpt them, are like those additional finishes and colors. But it does seem like Kaylee did something with the skybox. You can tell that the skybox is like brighter and more colorful. It's not just like blue, which is interesting. I guess my question to Kaylee would be, so why was like your thought process like the skybox and the like builds, but specifically the build sculpt, but not like its color and finish? I really like what you have, and to be honest, I think all you would need to add to it, if you don't necessarily want to put anything in it, like if you want other people to put stuff in it, all you'd really have to add to it is a color and a finish. And I think it would pop off. You could have whole levels in the space. Kaylee said, I changed the color. Word? Maybe it's because the skybox is very orange. When I look down at it, it looks almost like the orange clay. Because I think it's reflecting the light. So my apologies. I should have asked if you changed the color instead of assuming it looked like the sculpting clay. But that was my first thought. Kratos said, oh my gosh, I love it so much. Your boy Kratos is gushing at the moment. I really dig the shape with the skybox, like with the colors over here. I guess it's throwing me. But looking at it, like a little bit closer, I do see that it has like a cream color. So my bad. I was wrong when I was like, you haven't colored it yet. So that was my fault. Have you added a finish yet to it? I'm trying to figure out in my mind what the best finish would be. I guess for things like stones and like rock and like marble and stuff like that, maybe either like rough or like shiny. If you're going for more like a marble, I could see would be like a nice finish. But I'm not sure. It really depends on what you're going for. But I do like what you have so far. This is very well sculpted. And it's really cool how much you can do with just like the pre-built-in shapes, to be honest. Because you can look at it and go like, okay, so this was like a square that was stretched and pushed down, and it was probably cloned multiple times and resized multiple times to make it like smaller as you went up. And then, I'm not entirely sure how you did the columns, because I don't think they're cylinders. Is this the hexagon shape? There's probably the hexagon sculpted and stretched out to be like longer pillars, and then you took one that was already perfectly sized, and then you cloned it. You probably did a multi-clone, and you probably made just this first row. And then after you made that first row, you probably then copied it, and then went to the other side, and then pasted that. And then you probably copied that, rotated it, placed it on this side next to each other multiple times in order to fill up the whole area. You may or may not have, I'm not sure, because that might be hard to line it up. These are probably a different set of columns. You probably copied one of those columns and then extended rather than copy and paste that whole row, but I'm not entirely sure. Also, the fuck? Oh, that's the imp shadow. I thought I had a bug on my TV, but I thought the bug was following my imp. That had me fucked up. Anyways, then the ceiling is, I imagine, well, this is probably just the floor, but stretched out a little bit and copied. And then this looks like a pyramid. No? I actually don't know. This is the triangle shape. This is not a pyramid, because a pyramid would have a triangle-shaped bottom. It wouldn't have a flat bottom. So this is probably the triangle shape stretched out across the top. Let's see. Where are we at? Let's see. Kaylee said, thank you, still working on it. Rap King said, do you think Injustice 2 is still popular? I feel like a lot of people who fuck with NetherRealm games are probably more hyped for Mortal Kombat 11 right now, especially since continually new content is coming out for it, where Injustice 2, I think... What was the last thing that even came out for Injustice 2? Like the Ninja Turtles? I don't even remember. Let's see. Denica Floyd said, what kind of game are you making? So I'm thinking about adding like a RPG kind of rock, paper, scissors system thing. I'm planning on working on that and maybe doing a few level challenges. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Denica. It's good to have you. Don't forget to smash that like button. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy? Any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? Kaylee said, I did 2 hexagons. Interesting. And that's what allowed you to get like this rigid shape. I dig that. Let's see. Volt said, hey, yo, Volt, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. Don't forget to smash that like button. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy? Do you have any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? Kaylee said, lol, I saw that too. Kaylee said the ceiling was square with 2 wedges cutting it. Oh, so you used wedges. You know, that makes sense. So, did you take 2 wedges and then blend them together in the middle? Or did you sculpt this all as one piece using 2 wedges? You might have sculpted them all as one piece and used 2 wedges. I like that, though. That makes sense. Let's see. Kaylee said I couldn't get the wedge to stretch how I wanted. That's fair. Hashtag sculpting props. We've all been there. Rap King said, do you think every game should have a story mode? No, I do not think every game should have a story mode. Some games are just fun arcade games or fun party games that aren't built to have stories in the first place. Let's see, Volt said, day's going good, man. How about you? Fantastic always, thank you for asking. Kaylee said, you can scope in and see. Kaylee, I'm playing it. This isn't like... it's like I'm playing the... How am I going to scope in? It's not like public to where there's an edit mode, right? Yeah, I can just look at it, Kaylee. I can't scope into your thing. It's not like I built it. Volt said, you live streamed all night long. I'd imagine you'd be hella tired. I woke up at like 3-something today. So I've been hella asleep. Kaylee said, lol, I forgot. No problem. No problem. I definitely dig it. I'm excited to see how it continues and to see if you continue making stuff like this within this Greek theme. It's cool to see you work on sculpts. I feel like out of Kaylee, Kratos, and myself, Kaylee probably does the best sculpting work. And I also think Kaylee has the most artistic levels that she creates that aren't as focused on like getting a high score or killing enemies, but more for creating like an experience that's normally surreal. So I think that's cool. Kaylee said, it's a scene. Rap King said, can you tell me a game that doesn't have a story mode? Pac-Man? Like normal Pac-Man? Galaga? Dig Dug? Fucking Centipede? Like a lot. Pong doesn't have a story mode. Like, plenty of Breakout doesn't have a story mode. A lot of games. I can keep going. Like, most arcade games aren't stories. You just play the game. You just jump into the shit. Let's see. So what am I thinking about? Oh, I was gonna try and work on some kind of RPG thing. I want to make like a cube that you play rock paper scissors with. Something like really simple that can then be repurposed for like a full combat system. So let's take this cube. I guess I'm gonna like put it in the middle or something. It doesn't really matter where the cube is. And then I'm going to go into gameplay gear to make a little basic puppet. So let's pop a puppet in here. And you'll be able to control that puppet, and you'll use that to play rock, paper, scissors with the cube. So we're going to give the cube a little bit of logic. Rap King said, games can still be fun without a story. I 100% agree with that. That is just true. You don't need a story to make a game fun. Also, there are plenty of games that have story that isn't in the game. Like, you'll read the back of the box, and it gives you the context, but the game itself doesn't actually contain any story elements. I feel like a lot of older games were like that. Let's see. So, we have the microchip. I'm going to close out of that. Add a trigger zone so that when the player approaches it, it'll trigger like a dialog box. So we'll go into the trigger zone. Trigger zones are already made to be able to sense players, which is nice. Is the zone area big enough? Is it too big? I mean, that looks pretty good. It looks more or less centered on the box, which is what we want. Yeah. And then I'm going to add a text dialogue thing. Kratos said Dark Souls is crazy how it gives you the story. So in Dark Souls, isn't it like you have to go out of your way to talk to people or collect items and like read stuff in the items, but the game doesn't shove the story down your throat? You kind of have to explore and look for the story in it, and you can play it without really knowing anything about the story. I think that's how it is from what I've heard, but I haven't played Dark Souls, so I don't actually know if that's the case. It's just me asking at this point. Kratos said, also, I can do a challenge now. Oh, Kratos is available for a challenge? Yo, K-Leg, are you available for a challenge? Because I'm down for a challenge if you guys want to do a challenge. Let's see, Kratos said yes. Let's see, Volt said, a lot of games without stories are amazing compared to most games with story. It's all about how the game is designed. A lot of times I like games that don't have stories because you can make up a story for the game. Let's see, Volt said, a choose your own adventure challenge? I mean, we could definitely do something like that. Last time I kind of struggled with trying to do a dialogue thing, but I think I'm getting a little bit better at it. So let's see. So I'm going to make it just say, rock, paper, scissors. And then the player chooses rock, paper, or scissors. Also, I keep doing this. So my house will get too hot, and I'll turn on, like, cool mode. And then I'm like, well, now that house is too cold. And then I turn that bitch off. And it's just been a cycle. My thermostat is always set at, like, 68 degrees or whatever. So it's always meant to just be at 68. But recently, it's just hotter outside, so the inside of the house is always 70. Well, not 70, like 77 or 76 or some shit, and it just gets too hot. I'm not trying to get that hot. I always keep my house at room temperature. Kratos said, I'm down for either a Choose Your Own Adventure challenge or a specialty swap challenge. I would also be down for a first-person shooter challenge. Volt said if they pick scissors, a giant pair of scissors should fall on them. When you can't spell, my bad. Let's see. Boop, boop. Here we go. Rock, paper, scissors. I'm definitely interested in doing some funky stuff with how rock, paper, scissors works. Okay. First, I want to just make basic rock, paper, scissors, and then after that, we can make it like an RPG thing, where it's like dodge, attack, blah, 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 blah. We can add like rolls and shit like that. Stats. It's just once you make a basic rock, paper, scissors game, from there you can create like crazy RPG combat systems. So that's why I'm starting with something so basic, because it can allow you to do more advanced stuff later. So you got rock, paper, scissors, and then under it, you have all your choices listed. Do 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 do. So now I need stuff like variables, like a variable called like player's choice, and a variable that's the AI's choice. And I need it to edit the player's choice whenever you choose a particular option. So let's go to logic, variable, player's choice. One of the things that takes the longest in this is just trying to type on the PS4. Kratos said he got a keyboard for his PS4 specifically for this game. Player's choice. Okay. And I'm gonna make like rock, we'll change that to 1. Paper, we'll change that to 2, and scissors, we'll change that to 3. And then you have the AI's choice, which I can just clone that and then edit it so that it now says AI's choice. Volt said, Kratos big brain. Do 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 do. Okay, AI's choice. And then I need a variable modifier. And then it's going to modify player's choice. Kratos put the smiling emoji. So it's going to modify player's choice. Was choice capitalized or lowercase? It was capitalized. So this is cool. So player's choice, yeah, and it's going to set it. So let me take this variable modifier and we're just going to make 3 of them things, 3 of them things. So let's make another one. Nope. Grab it. Yeah, make another one. And then we're going to just chain to all of them. Let's move these a little bit, make it look a little bit neater. Yeah. So we're gonna grab this, plug it into this one. Right now they all set to 0 because I haven't actually changed their things, but I will in a moment. So this one's going to set it to 1. And then this one's going to set it to 2. Kratos said, someone likes DPYGO. I am a fan of DPYGO, which is a Yu-Gi-Oh! YouTube channel. If you're into Yu-Gi-Oh! I definitely would recommend it. Let's see, 3. I mean, I kind of feel weird about his current style because he sometimes doesn't like to say the descriptions of the cards. I think he doesn't say the descriptions of the cards anymore, which I don't like that much, but I do like his content nonetheless. Let's see, so this will set you for rock, paper, or scissors, and then we need logic for like how the AI randomly chooses its thing. And it should make its choice whenever you do something. So I still don't fully understand randomness in this game. That's something that I've been still trying to figure out. What's selector? Has a bunch of slots, each with an input and an output port, and you can send it a signal to cycle forwards or backwards through the slots. So here's the randomizer thing or whatever. Volt says, this game feels like that kid's coding website Scratch, but harder. Scratch was made by MIT, and I think there's now a version of Scratch called like Playground that's like supposed to be for like even younger kids. But visual programming is like a big thing, actually. And I even think stuff like Unreal Engine has like visual programming. Kratos and I have talked about stuff like that before. Let's see. And I just think more and more stuff is going to be more like this in the future to make programming more accessible for more people. True randomness? What the fuck? There's true randomness in this game? Completely random, so you can potentially pick the same port multiple times. Interesting. Shuffle picks the port order in advance. Wait, what? before play begins and repeats this order each time the gadget is triggered. Oh, no repeat. Random, but with no repeats. If it comes up with the same port, twice in a row, it'll pick a different port. I'd rather true random. Why would I want no repeats to be the start of it? So let's give it three of them things. So 3 ports. And then I think I understand how this works. So input to randomize. A signal to this input will select a random output port to send the signal out from. Okay, I think I get that. So randomize. All of them should connect to that. And let's scoot this down. Let's scoot all 3 of them down to make them a little bit easier to look at, those variable modifiers. Kaylee said, we doing any challenges? I'm down to do a challenge. No one gave us like a start time or anything, and we didn't pick a challenge, so I don't know. Volt said, Scratch is easy as fuck though. But I mean, for like a 4-year-old, I think I understand why they made like a simpler one. You know what I mean? For like little kids to be able to program, you know? Kratos said, we were just waiting on you, Kaylee. True. I mean, that is true. Kaylee said, I just came back. Okay, ballin'. Yeah, I'm down. If you guys are down to do a challenge. Let's change this to AI's choice, like before. Kaylee said, got me some water and orange juice. Fuck. You know I'm gonna have to get something to drink soon. My mouth's always getting dry as fuck doing all this fucking talking. Let's see. So right now that's set to 1. Okay, so we're going to copy this. Kratos said either a choose your own adventure game, a specialty swap game, or an FPS game. I'd be down for any of those. I think all of them are fun ideas. So I'd like to hear everybody's preference between those. Let's see. So they're all AI's choice. That one's already set to 1. I'm going to change this one to 2. And then I'm going to change this one to 3. There we go. Boom. Bam. Bada bop, boom. Pow. Okay, so you can play rock, paper, scissors, and then you'll pick one of these options, and then after whatever you pick, it'll then randomize and pick one of the slots, and then it'll set the AI's choice. Now I need the logic that determines, like, who wins. Oh, fuck. Is there a port that says operation value, variable value? I'm trying to figure out how you get it to then do the next part. Because I'm trying to have a bunch of things happen in sequence, and I'm like, okay, so you pick your thing, then the computer picks its thing, but now I need something that then says, and then after it's been changed, you then do the calculation of like, okay, who won? But I'm like, what do I connect to the end of these bitches to then make it do another thing? Let's see. Kratos said, those are the 3 challenge ideas. Your choice, Kaylee. Volt said, all of those sound fun to watch. Kratos said, I would personally like the choose your own adventure most, but I don't mind either way. I'm torn between like the choose your own adventure and the FPS one, personally. Either one could be fine. The FPS one, I think, would probably be easier to do. Well, I don't know. That's debatable. Either one's really fine. And I'm not against doing the specialty one either. That one could be rather interesting. Let's see. I guess the only thing I don't like about the specialty one is just because it's supposed to take you out of your comfort zone, and it's supposed to make you do something in the style that someone else would do. But at the same time, I feel like we're still all growing in our styles, and it feels a little bit early for us to be doing stuff that's outside of our like normal wheelhouse kind of thing. But I guess that's the point. You know, so again, any of them are fine. Does anyone know how on earth I would make it go from this to, and now you calculate the stuff? Volt said, have either Kratos or Kaylee played Thirstpocalypse? I'm not sure if they have played Thirstocalypse yet. Do. Kratos said, comfort is the enemy of progress. P.T. Barnum. How many P.T. Barnum quotes do you know? I feel like you've said another P.T. Barnum quote, like, recently. So that goes into the randomizer. And then what do I want after that? Next, I want to have the logic of, if you pick this, and then your opponent picked this, this happened. And if you pick this, and then your opponent picked this, this happened. But I don't know how to sequence it now. Everything else had a port where you go, and then after this, this, and then and blah, 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 blah. So that's the operation value. I guess I could use this as the continuing point, maybe. I have no idea. Kratos said, my nigga, I'm full of P.T. Barnum quotes. Interesting. Yo, Kratos, how does it continue from here? How do I make it then? Because I know that I have to use, like, AND gates and shit like that. Or I could also use OR gates in order to do the logic, but I'm trying to make it happen in sequence, where after the AI's choice is made, then it does all the logic calculations. Ryan said P.T. Barnum, famous elephant torturer, and awful person. Yo, Ryan, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy? Do you have any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? A node. At its most basic, this is just a pass-through. In other words, a signal goes in one end and comes out the other unaltered. So you could always just use it for tidy wiring. Another simple and effective use for it is for naming inputs and outputs for your own memory aids, or if anyone who might work with your creations. So it's like documentation. Further to this, you can also give them a color so that you can set up clever schemes like all the nodes for enemy activity are red. Let's see, that's kind of cool. Let's see. Kratos said the real-life P.T. Barnum was a pretty bad person, but his quotes are still inspiring. He said, what are you trying to do, Nick? So I'm trying to make it where after the AI picks rock, paper, or scissors, you then go into the logic chain of, if the AI picked this, but the player picked this, then you do da-na-na-na-na-na. But I think as I've been talking about it, I figured it out. Do microchips have power ports? Is that a thing? Because I think that's a thing. They do. Some simply turn on or off, some scale behavior. Da-na. I think I can just put the logic in the microchip, and that's all I would need to do. So I might change up the way that it works. Let's see, so where are we at? Volt said elephants are elephants. He was doing things out of his comfort zone, that's all. Oh, goodness. Let's see. Kaylee said, putting them elephants out of their comfort zone. Kratos said, yes, they do. Volt said, lol. So we're going to delete that. It's going to power up the microchip that then does all the logic. I think that would make the most sense. So let's copy. We don't have to copy the microchip. We can just keep putting additional microchips in. Now, whenever we do challenges, we have to pick the rules for the challenge, the start time, and then that's pretty much it, because we always do 30-minute challenges, which I like. I think that's the perfect amount of time. Ryan said P.T. Barnum exploited a loophole which allowed him to lease an enslaved woman in the Free State. Interesting. Kratos said Kaylee chose the challenge. She did? When the fuck did she choose it? Oh no, he's telling her to choose it. He didn't say chose. Well, he did say chose. He didn't say you didn't put in enough O's. You had me fucked up, dude. Nigga, I am so confused. So why is this glowing? Oh, I know why it's glowing. I fucked up. Yeah. Yeah. And then you connected with B. B's nuts. Let's see. Kaylee said lol. Then Kaylee said, let's do the FPS one. What's the start time? When are we going to start the FPS one? Volt said, I really need to learn more history. Well, Ryan's all about history stuff. That and like politics stuff. That and like Star Wars stuff. That and like Star Trek stuff. That and like anarcho-communism. That's a really big thing with Ryan. Plug in. So Kaylee said we're going to start at 7:40. That gives me 7 minutes to continue this. Okay, then Kratos said, okay, FPS at 7:40. Any rules beyond it just being a first-person shooter? Then Volt said, fuck Star Trek. Then Ryan said, Yu-Gi-Oh! Ryan is really into Yu-Gi-Oh! That's true. And he does fuck with Naruto. Ryan's about to go over all the things that he fucks with. Okay. So what do I want? Volt said, no offense, but Star Trek is boring. Star Trek is kind of boring. I'm not gonna lie on that. Let's see. So we got an AND gate. So this is if the AI picked rock. So if the AI picked rock and the opponent picked paper, so let's get a, actually I can copy it from over here. A variable modifier. Well, first I guess I should do rock and rock. That would make a tie. Let's see, Ryan said offense taken. Volt said lol. I only have 5 minutes. I probably don't have time to do the logic for all these things right now, but we can try. So player's choice 1. Make it a getter. It's supposed to be getting player's choice. Oh fuck. If that equals that, oh shit. My brain is going into hyper time right now. Trying to figure out what to do. So you pick a random port, it opens up a microchip, and then really these could both be getters. They could just both be getters. You don't have to use the specific thing. But now I don't have it setting the, fuck. Go back. Leave it as a setter. It still needs to set. I think the rock, paper, scissors logic is fine. Copy it. I think I know what it should be. Drag this over. This one can be the setter. But this one stays a getter. That sounds fine. Let's see. Kratos said, Nick. Yo, what's up? Yo, what's up? Ryan said Star Trek out there being racially diverse in the 1960s. That's true. Kratos said, I beat your Thirstpocalypse record. I got it in 8 seconds. 8 seconds, nigga? What? Hold on a second. I'll have to come back to the rock, paper, scissors thing. Because we're about to start up a challenge. So quick save. I mean, I guess I'm technically working on an element. We're trying to work on rock, paper, scissors. No, don't call it an element. Go back. Call it a scene, even though we're not making a scene. Quick save. I guess it's a game. And it's going to be... I mean, it is a game. It's rock, paper, scissors. Oh, wait, fuck. It saved when I misspelled scissors earlier. Okay. Coolio. Asset creation. Can I edit the cover page of that so that it's not stupid? Thank you. Scissors. I'll fix that soon enough. Let's see. Volt said, I'll give them 10 points for that, but I gotta take 20 points away from being unbearable to watch. My goodness. So we got 2 or 3 minutes left. What time is it? 1 minute left. I was just wrong. Okay, so we got 1 minute left we have to make a first-person shooter in 30 minutes. That honestly doesn't seem hard. Do 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 do. I'm probably going to do something different with the ground. Let me see. Search. I think we agreed it's fine to search stuff. You just can't pop stuff into your game until it's past that minute. Still 7:39. We're very close. Ryan said why Star Trek was so important to Martin Luther King Jr. by some name I don't recognize, September 8th, 2016. Interesting. I never think about Star Trek and Martin Luther King Jr. being of the same time. But it is the 60s. Yo. Oh, it's 7:40. Okay, go, 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 go. We can start. Kelly said start now. Okay. So maybe like 7:44%. Delete that. So the game's gonna take place on like this like rockier platform. Kratos said he'll be back in 30 minutes. So I'm gonna go to search. We're gonna back out of here. We're gonna go to Dreamiverse. We're gonna go to the Quick Start Collection. We're going to go to first person character. And stamp them into the scene. This ground looks very uneven. So now we're going to scope into the first person character a couple times. We're going to open up the puppet logic. Inside the puppet logic there is a switch called weapon activate. So now I'm going to close out and we're going to jump into play mode. And yeah, we got a gun. So now we can do stuff like shoot. Bop, 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 bop. So now we can shoot, and we have this like kind of uneven rocky terrain. Okay, Volt said, so it's a first-person shooter? Yeah, we decided to go with the first-person shooter setup. So rewind, back out. So now let's set up like corridors and shit. So we're gonna go to search, we're gonna back out of here, we're going to go to my creations, generic platformer collection, and then I have stone pillar wall. Volt said I like the idea. Okay, I'm glad that you vibe. Volt said of the rocky terrain. Okay, sweet. Do 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 hey do 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 do. So we're going to grab that. I want to line it up to where it's like touching the wall. Okay, cool. And now we're going to create a hallway. Is this like rotated? What caused it to get fucked and like rotate? So scoot it over to like here. I'm trying to see if they're even. I'm trying to even them out. There's an easier way to do this. Copy that and then just drag it over. And then now you know that they're like evened out with each other. They should be identical. Okay, and now here's where the magic is going to happen. So I'm going to deselect everything, then select these two things. And I suppose as long as they're evened up with each other, I can call this like hallway path. That seems like a good thing, like stone pillar hallway path. Fuck, stone. Time check, it's been 2 minutes. Stone pillar hallway path. Also, I apologize that I'm not reading Ryan's messages. They're just a little too long for like me also doing this. You know what I mean? Hallway path. Yeah, so then we deselect those, and then if I select all three of these things, which I believe I have, yeah, then this can be like stone pillar hallway dead end. Do 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 do. It never remembers when I type in like stone. And then when I type in stone, it's never like, do you want to say pillar? The thing that you always say after stone. Stone pillar hallway dead end. Volt said, what would the objective be? I'm going to have the player race to the end. But they're going to have to deal with enemies along the way. Stone pillar hallway dead end. Okay, so because I want to do a race-based thing, I'm going to set up a start gate here. So let's get WinCon start finish gate, which is a nice pre-made thing. This is really big. Let's shrink this down. Also, let's paste it into the scene real quick. Scope in, grab this. Well, hold up. Scope, grab, remove from group. Okay, so now they're each their own thing. I'll place this at the beginning. Do 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 do. Place the player on it. I can scoot it back a little bit. Apparently, when the beta for this game came out, first person, like a first person puppet, wasn't something that was already available by the game creators. You had to make one yourself. And people said that that was fairly difficult. Okay. So I think now the player is properly positioned, and now I need to move the finish line somewhere else. Maybe like over here. And then I'll create a path to the finish. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Grab it. Grab it. Thank you. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay. And then we're gonna add enemies and everything. So now it's been 6 minutes. That's almost a third of the time. So I'm gonna have to be careful. Do shit. Grab the whole floor. So that's where the finish is going to be, more or less. Volt said, so it's going to be a maze that you have to shoot through, but you're also going to have enemies that are throughout the maze. So it's not like just a maze. Stone pillar hallway dead end. Let's see. Just paste it and then we can move it afterwards. Actually, that pasted very smoothly. Like a lot smoother than I thought it would. So now we're going to like set up walls, and luckily we've created. Sorry, I keep doing that. Luckily we've already created the little like hallway piece, so we can use the hallway piece to keep stuff going. If I can line it up, let's paste it in. It's always easier to paste something in and then move it than to try and get it perfectly lined up on the first paste. There we go. And then let's clone that. Put it here. And then we can, if I line it up correctly, select these and group them. So select like this one and this one. make them a group, and then when you clone like multiples, so we can create a significant amount of like path in one go. And then we can take them and rotate them like this. Do 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 do. Fuck. Rotate. Do 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 do. Goodness, so I think I have a good idea of what I want to do. Connect those up. Let's see, it's 7:48. So says the mighty microwave. Do 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 do. But I don't think the microwave is the most trustworthy source of information, sadly. Do 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 do. So it's almost been a full 10 minutes. Use the grab cam. Get me like to where I need to be a little bit faster. Yeah, that corner sucks. So, fuck. I need to figure out a better way to do the corners. I probably need to create a corner piece. So let's go into here. Yeah, generic platforming essentials. Sorry, not stone pillar platform. That's not what I needed. Let's go to stone pillar wall. Just stamp a couple of those in. Rotate this one sideways. Okay. There we go. Select these two, and then we're going to group them up, and then save as new creation. Let's go to save them as a sculpture. So it's officially been 10 minutes. There are only 20 minutes left. Stone. As soon as I hit P, it should say pillar, because it's always pillar. Stone pillar corner. Do 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 do. Okay. And now I have this corner set up, it's a lot easier for me to piece off this hallway. Because now we just line this up with that. Oh my goodness. Okay. And then we might have to fill in that corner. Well, actually, scope in further. Grab specifically this piece and just scoot it over a little bit. Volt said, what enemies are you going to use? I'm probably going to use the thick booty bitches that we made last time, because they chase you. I think that's going to make this a lot more like frantic and exciting. Fuck. Okay. So the thing about a maze is that once you've broken down, like, okay, so here are the different parts of a maze, and you take each part and you make it into something that you can easily reuse, it should be a lot easier to then make said maze. So like now I have a better corner, I guess, than I had before, because the last corner was just like a corner piece, like it's that, but now I can have like a corner piece that's also connected to like a hallway, that's also connected to like a path. Why does it say 2? Did I already have that selected and I accidentally deselected it? So now that's 3 things, and I should be able to make a full corner path. So I'm going to call that stone pillar wall corner path. It's been 13 minutes, and so far I haven't really done much. Stone PILL pillar corner path. We're almost there. So I've spent almost like 2/3 of my time on just making shit like that. But now it should be significantly easier for me to go in and go, okay, well I have like another stone pillar corner path. So if I want to like make a big chunk of the maze right now, I can go grab that, go in here, rotate it, and like line it up a little bit, and then try to stick it here. It's another thing where it's like, this wall is like slightly off. So you gotta like scope into it, then scope in again, and then select these two things. Fuck. You gotta scope in again, I guess. Yeah, there we go. Whoa, too far scoped. So much is going right now into just building out this one part. Okay, here we go. So that's lined up a little bit better. And then I'm gonna have to scope out and like move stuff. Scope in, line that one up. Okay, the spacing is now a little bit more on point. Scope out, scope out. Move that one maybe like here. I'm gonna probably run out of time because I keep trying to do the most on this. We're just gonna fill in that little gap by making the wall a little uneven. Volt said it might look better if they don't perfectly match, almost like ruins. Okay, ballin'. I dig that design philosophy. Let's add some hallway path that leads there. Right now it's not much of a maze, but that's fine. So let's grab, well that's actually a hallway dead end. Sure, we can have some shit like that. That's not what I meant to do, but that'll be fine. You could actually have rooms, like 2 little hallway dead end things. And maybe enemies can be like around these little corners. Fuck. It's really easy to get disoriented moving things in 3D space. Okay, so we're gonna line that up. Put them next to each other. Okay, so we had from 7:40 to I guess 8:10. So I think I have 14 minutes left. I haven't put in like a single enemy yet. I'm gonna take these two things, clone them, rotate it. So now we have like multiple rooms. That looks so weird and it like hangs off the side. I think that looks bad. We're gonna not do that and we're going to just grab some stone pillar wall. Yeah. And just fill that in. Let's try and fix that a little bit. I agree with your concept of having them uneven, making it look more like a ruin. So I think I have 13 minutes left. Hashtag no worries, hashtag no pressure. Excuse me. Copy that. Okay. So you go through, got all this bullshit. So right now it's pretty straightforward for a maze, but that shouldn't matter too much. Let's throw in some enemies. We need like challenge for this. Also, I keep holding my controller at such weird angles, and because the controller controls your cursor, it's making me go like, ah. So here's the Glowbutt Lord. Their glow is going to really give them away. Okay. So I'm going to have them positioned at different corners and just set up throughout the map at different key places. There should probably be one right over here. Do 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 do. I'm curious if I can find like some retro arcadey music or something. I also need to work on the skybox a little bit. I think I have 11 minutes left. So let me do a skybox real quick. So let's do the skybox that we use for fire water. That looks pretty fresh. And then let's go to Dreamiverse, and we're going to use one of their pre-made tracks. Well, so that's good enough. If you do an improved edition, then I'd fix the maze. Agreed. I don't think any of these pre-made tracks are going to do it for me for this one. So I want something that's like arcade sounding. So let me type in arcade and let me go to sorting and filtering, or maybe category tags. I want music. Volt said game title, Call of the Thirsty. Okay, so we're going to go to volume, set it to 100%. Okay, how much time do we have? I think we have 9 minutes left. Let's take some time to do some play testing. Fuck. Enemies can get up to you from like the jump. Oh, the gate's too small. Fuck. I can't like get through the gate. Well, I jumped over the whole ass maze. Okay, cool. So we know that the maze is jumpable, which is not good, and that, oops. We know that the maze is jumpable, so you can easily cheese it. So we put a lot of time into like easy to escape bullshit. And then the maze, not the maze, the gate, like the starting gate, doesn't give you enough space to actually run through it. And also enemies can immediately ambush you, which kind of sucks. Let me try it again with the start gate slightly raised. Of course, we're still gonna get hit at the very beginning. Fuck. Yeah. So now, you can actually run through. Okay, she got stuck on that little wall. Oh fuck, it's so dark. So, it's not too difficult, and as we discovered earlier, you can jump the walls. It does suck that they can ambush you from the jump like that, though. I might delete that one. Like, I might delete her. I don't want to see how it plays. Okay, so no one gets up on you from the very beginning if you delete that one that's around the first corner. It gets so dark over here. Oh wow, did I get hit at the very last part? Yeah, I think she got me through the wall. Volt said, I love that the enemies are the only light. So he's like, I actually vibe with that. Okay. I probably need more enemies in the last corridor because the last corridor gets very dark. So I think I have like 7 minutes left. Also, I don't think there are enough enemies in that corridor to begin with. Also, I would love to have like a death zone outside of the maze. So if you jumped over the wall, like trying to cheese it, you would just like get cut. Okay. The first two kind of puppy guard you. Fuck. I'll just run past them. Rewind. Okay, so I have like 6 minutes to finish up. And I want to make it where people can't just cheat, like cheese it. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into the gadgets menu. We're going to go to, yo, Danny, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy? Do you have any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? So I need to use a health modifier. We're going to go to health modifier. Danny said, search Danielle Camp, or is it Daniel or Danielle? Daniel Camp 2 demo. Well, right now, I'm in a game challenge where I have to make a game in 30 minutes. And I have 5 minutes left in the challenge. So I'm currently preoccupied, but if you remind me later, I might be able to check that out. Let's see, zone-based, cube-based. Let's see, and then I'll drag it out. And then he says it's inside dream surfing. Do 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 do. So now you have like this big ass zone where if you go over here, you get fucked. And it's to promote staying inside of the maze and not trying to cheese the maze. And I want it to deal continuous damage. Maybe not continuous. Maybe just kill them as soon as they like go out of the zone. Well, go into the zone. So it deals 100% damage. And then labels. It can't hurt the enemies though. So the enemies can exist out there, but the player can't. I think I have 4 minutes left. Fuck, there's so many of them. Okay, should be home free. I'd add more enemies, to be honest. Because there's just not enough for it to be that much of a challenge. But maybe I'd want more of a variety of enemies. I have 3 minutes left. I'm still trying to add more stuff. Maybe add, let's go to, let's X out of that, back up, go in again. Let me double check. It's really 2 minutes left. I may not have time to add more, sadly. So let's just save what we have for now. That way it'll be ready to go. And this is challenge 5. So let's save version. Save and release this online. Save as playable. Edit cover page. He said add follower clouds. I was going to add some more clouds. Well, add clouds in general. But with only 2 minutes left, I don't think I really have time to. I focused so much on trying to do the stage, like to try and make the walls and maze stuff, excuse me, that I just didn't have enough time to focus on making sure that the game was like as challenging as it could be. But now, for the future, I have a lot of stuff pre-made, so I won't have to worry as much about doing that. Add to a dream. I actually can add it to a dream. It would be added to levels made in 30 minutes. Yeah. So now I've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've made 5 levels made in like 30 minutes. Let me check the time. It's now 8:10. It's like straight up 8:10. So we did it. The challenge has been completed, and it looks like your boy is leveling up. Kaylee said, "Oh shit, I'm now level 33. We know what you like to do is design, but you have a new passion, curation." And they're like, create and release a Dreamiverse Dash race. They keep saying that. They say that every time I level up. They're like, why haven't you done one yet? Kaylee said, oh shit. Then she said, okay, I'll save and upload now. Danny said, search my thing. Well, now that I've completed the challenge, Danny, I'm going to look at what everybody else did for the challenge. Because I didn't do this challenge by myself. Kaylee, Kratos, and I all did the challenge. And now we're going to look at each other's work and comment on it. That's kind of the idea behind the challenges. Is Kratos done? Because we're supposed to all be done at 8:10 p.m. Central Daylight Time. It's now 8:11 p.m. Kaylee said I'll tell you when mine is uploaded. Okay, thank you kindly. I appreciate it. I feel like mine is like very mediocre. It's not especially good. Danny said MH. I don't know what that means. But he said it with a question mark, so it was like MH? dun, 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 dun. Then Danny is just repeating to search for his thing. Right now, we're doing the challenge thing, Danny. So I just finished the challenge, but now I'm going to play everybody else's challenge. Kratos said, wow, my PS4 crashed in the last 5 minutes. So Kratos, it sounds like your level's too big. Can you edit down your level before I play your level? Because I don't want my PS4 to crash. Kratos will make really big levels or things that have a lot of enemy spawners, and then it'll cause anyone who plays his game to like crash their thing. So I would rather Kratos edit it down. Kratos says it's not that big at all. If my thing crashes, I'm gonna be like, I'm not gonna play it until you edit it. Kratos said, I think it was not dreams related. Okay, if you say so. I'm not sure if Danny understands what I'm saying. I'm waiting for the other stuff to load up, like the challenge stuff that everybody else has created, so that then I can play their challenge levels and we can all talk about and compare our challenge levels. I'm just doing something that's not searching your thing right now. I'm not against searching your thing, just later, like not right now. Then Danny said, what challenge? So Kaylee, Kratos, and I each made a level in 30 minutes. We had to make first-person shooter levels, and none of us had made first-person shooters before. So this is all our first time doing it. We had to do it in 30 minutes, and then afterwards we're going to share all our levels with one another. I've already uploaded mine. I'm waiting for Kaylee and Kratos to upload theirs. Then we're going to all look at the levels, and we're going to talk about them together. Right now, I'm waiting for their levels to upload, but once they're uploaded, I want to be able to jump right in. So that's what we're currently doing. Also, I've already looked at some of your stuff before. You made that pink guy who spins around with his fist. You like had set up animations, and something about him was broken. I remember that. Like I tried to do something with him and it didn't work. Or it worked with like an unforeseen consequence. But you have multiple versions of the same character with like different outfits and stuff. I thought it was cool. I commented on it before. Maybe you have new stuff? I wouldn't mind seeing what new stuff you have. I'm probably not going to look at each and everything you've created, but I wouldn't mind checking it out again. But right now I'm just waiting for Kaylee and Kratos' stuff to upload. I mean, I almost am like, I might as well search your stuff, because it just seems like I have time. I was like, if they're all about to upload right now, then it should be in. Kaylee said, I was trying to connect mine, but it doesn't seem to be working right. But it's uploaded. Okay. Kaylee says her thing is uploaded, so we're about to check out Kaylee's thing. Okay, so let's jump in. Let's go to K-Link. FPS. Play. What? Fuck. I did indeed die. Oh, am I gonna get copyright striked for Caramel Dance? I actually don't know. So, Kaylee has like this dude with like an automatic rifle or some shit, which is interesting. And you have these red enemies. Yo, what the fuck? What was that blue thing that happened? Oh, do you heal when you're like just standing in isolation? Okay, there's this like colorful tube with polka dots and shit. Kaylee's level is fucking crazy. What killed me? There's so much going on in Kaylee's level. Okay, so you go up the stairs. You got enemies. Does the ground also rotate? Does that whole tube rotate that you walk on? Kaylee said, lol. Goodness. Kaylee said they shoot you. They have guns. I see they have guns. Okay, so I shot him. Fuck, this is crazy. Okay. Oh, I'm out of bullets. How do you reload? Okay, something reloaded. I don't know what button it was. Is it square? I need to figure out what the controls are. Okay, I'm gonna shoot. Square is to reload. Okay. How did you even find Caramel Dance? I'm trying to shoot at him. My gun may not have the range to do that. Oh, I'm dying. I'm like actively dying. If I do get copyright striked for Caramel Dance, it won't really matter. Let's see. Get him. Do I have to like dodge and shit? Fuck, I forgot that I run out of bullets. The you died with the polka dots and the music is really crazy. This is definitely a new experience. I'm just gonna shoot and run. Welcome to 88 Buffet! What can I get you to drink? The blood of my lord's enemies. Yo, what? So I like that the tube goes through your character Lord's mouth, and I like the 88 Buffet thing. Watermelon said, ew. So Kaylee, I like how your level connects to your overall story that you've been telling. The gameplay, I still don't know how I feel about that. I feel like I can shoot and run forward and beat the game. Yeah, like, this game is meant for you to not take your time. You run straight through it, and then it's like, I did it. Kaylee said, lol, thank you. But I do think that if I tried to be like tactical with it and take my time to kill them, I would just eat shit and die. It's one of those games, which is really interesting. Um, I would say things that I would think would improve it. So Kaylee said, yeah, I didn't have time to fix that. No problem. I would say the things that I think could improve it. I think the story elements are fine. I think the visual elements are fine. I think the music helps add to the craziness of everything. I would want... When the enemies shoot at you, can you see the bullets? I think if you could see the bullets, because I'm not sure if you can, I would be able to like dodge, and it might be a little bit easier to navigate. I think if the controls were displayed, like if you knew that square was to reload, that would help. R2 to shoot, I think, in most cases is assumed. So I don't think you'd have to show that. But just if people knew that you could hit square to reload, and if they knew that, that's really it. Square to reload, and if you could see bullets, I think that would be dope. Bolt said right now, Kaylee's definitely winning, though. I understand where you're coming from. Yeah, I think Kaylee's is like the most interesting and detailed one so far. Compared to what I've created. Now, we haven't seen what Kratos created, but apparently whatever Kratos made is like a system crasher, which is dangerous. But let's see if he hasn't uploaded it yet. So we're still waiting on Kratos' game. Kaylee's game was wild. So I imagine you used a first-person shooter character that I already created. Kaylee said, welcome to 88 Buffet. Welcome to 88 Buffet got me. I thought that was funny. Because your water wall does just look like the one at 88 Buffet. Excuse me. Kratos says it's taken forever to upload. Since Kratos has taken forever to upload, I'll check out the other thing. Volt said, I hope you don't get a copyright strike from the music, though. I hope so as well. Danny, I'll hit up your thing after we look at everybody's thing. So that was Kaylee's level. Now I'm going to look at my level. And then we're going to look at Kratos' level. Because we're still waiting for Kratos' level to finish uploading. Where the fuck is the game that I made, like, by itself? Oh, Challenge 5. Duh. It has a weird name. The music is so loud. Okay. Because she gets stuck on that wall, she's never really a threat. That hallway is like the scariest part. But the game's pretty self-explanatory. Like, you just kind of race to the end. Kaylee said, I'm gonna play yours. Mine isn't anything special, to be honest. It's like very straight to the point, and it's not very challenging. I think moving walls actually would have added a lot more to like my level. So if when you went through the maze, if sometimes walls came down and up, and sometimes you were trapped in areas with enemies, that actually would be really cool. Because then you would have to navigate the paths and wait and be forced to fight and stuff like that. So I might do something like that. Boost pads could have been interesting, because enemies could have ran over boost pads and charged at you really fast. That would have made it more interesting. I don't think I would have used bounce pads or fans in a maze-based level, but I think it would have been cool. Kaylee said, oh my gosh, Nick, yeah, I used the glow butts for the level. I thought you would probably get a kick out of that. Let's see. I'm not going to edit anything about my game, but I am going to save a couple things that I created in this game that I want to use in future games. Volt said, you should do the moving wall thing for the improved edition if you do improve it. I definitely agree with that. I guess I don't have to save these. I wanted to save that because I was like, I could make a room system. Kaylee said, I have to use the bullets to see, lol. Oh, I never thought about that. But the bullets are lit? I was thinking that you use the enemies to see most of the time. Oh fuck, she got right in my face. But let me enter like an actually like fully dark space. Yeah, and the bullets kind of shine your way. Oh, Kaylee has a good point. You can use your bullets to see in darker locations. I could have hazards that don't glow that you'll have to see by like shooting at and shit. Also, they all clowned me that time. Enemies, by the way, respawn in this game, but the level isn't long enough for the enemies respawning to matter. So it's been played 3 times by 2 people, played for 2 minutes by the community, and it's been remixed 4 times. I'm still waiting for Kratos' level to upload. So in the meantime, I'm going to play all my levels that I've made in 30 minutes. So let's see, this is the best times for the scoreboard. So let's go to level 1 and play through the game until Kratos' level is done. So all these levels are levels that I made in 30 minutes. And these aren't the improved editions. These are the editions as they were when the challenges were completed. Kratos said, I'm waiting too. Kaylee said, I'm going to play Thirstopocalypse. Well, Thirstopocalypse. So you haven't played my game Thirstopocalypse yet? What are you waiting for? Okay. I love the improved version of Firewater a lot more than this version, which is booty. Danny being upset. Do your own stream, Danny, if you want to like show your stuff off. Acting like it's my job to show your content on the internet. Kratos said, Kaylee, try to beat my 8-second record. I gotta look to see Kratos's proclaimed 8-second record on Thirstopocalypse. If Kratos' level isn't uploaded by the time I finish playing all my games, then I'm gonna have to play some Thirstopocalypse. Volt said the neon thing works well for both platformers and FPS. Agreed, like the glowing thing. I dig that. This level was really good. This is one of those levels where I'm like, I don't even think this needs an improved edition. This is probably one of my favorite levels out of like all the challenges that we've done. Volt said, I call BS on 8 seconds. The speedrunning community for Thirstopocalypse is on like another level. Fuck. Fuck. I keep falling on the edge of it. Ouch. Kratos said this up. It's an endless game too, so try to get the highest score possible. Interesting. Sorry, let me exit out, and we're gonna check out Kratos' game. Kratos said also the tutorial is in the description. Okay, so Kratos is like, read before you play. That's fair. So he also called his FPS. Square is fireball, triangle is ice, circle is earth. Collect crystals to add to your score. Keep trying to get the highest score possible. Volt said, I'm ready for your stream to crash. I hope not, my nigga. Okay. Square, triangle, circle. Oh, it's just like your other game that you made. It's like Spellscape, but you eat shit and die. Wait, do you have a limited number of lives or something, Kratos? Because you said it's an endless game. But, like, what actually ends the game, though? Volt said, yo, it's dope. Kratos said, shoot, the scoreboard isn't working. You have to put it in a game, Kratos. I think this is just a scene. Oh, you collect the crystals whenever you kill the things. Oh, ice straight up freezes them. They're like water slimes. Oh, that's kind of dope, actually. I like that. That was a cool-ass idea. Fuck. Hold on, I got a strat. Fuck, that's a bad strat. Kratos said, it is in a dream.
What? Nani? Nani? But you said it's an endless game. Could this at the very least have like a timer? I think that's what I would add. It's just a timer where you only have so much time to beat the game. Or so many lives and then you lose. Something like that. To keep it from literally being an endless game. Also, there are multiple islands. You made multiple ice islands. Volt said the fireball should be a bit faster. Interesting. It also would be cool if there were like a limited number of enemies, and then it's like once you kill all the enemies, you win. But people are trying to do it within a certain time period. I do like your max score thing though. Also, I think the enemies stop spawning. Kratos said also you like the fog. I do like the fog, and I do like the skybox. I think you're using the normal skybox, but it actually works really well with the fog and the coloration. Kratos, I think your enemies stop spawning in at a certain point. Because now I'm jumping from island to island, and there are no enemies. I do really like the floating island concept, though. That is really cool. But I'm curious why the enemies stop spawning in. I would say add some kind of win con. And maybe music? You might already have music, and I can't hear it because I always keep it turned down. Kratos said, oh well, a couple bugs to fix. Yeah, no problem. Um, I'd say a WinCon would be nice, and music. And then I think it would be good. I think atmospherically it's fine. I think mechanically it's fine. Maybe I would add like more glow on the fire, since it's fire. Um, and maybe just glow on the projectiles in general would probably look a little bit cooler. Just for like the purpose of aesthetic. But like I said, for the most part, I think it's good. Volt said it's buggy, but Kratos wins off flare alone. So Volt's like, Kratos has the flashiest looking setup. I do really like the world that you created. Kratos said this is a game I'm going to want to develop in the future. Okay, so Kratos is going to do an improved edition. That's cool. But there was a surprising amount to do for this game. That's why there's a lot of bugs. Oh, no problem. No problem at all. And that's how it always is for stuff like this. Oh, there is an enemy that's still alive, Kratos. He's stuck on that icicle. Oh, shit. You can't shoot down. Yeah, you always shoot straight forward. So there are enemies who are alive, but they're like stuck. Fuck. They just wait for you on the edge, and then they roll up and they murder your whole family. You have to bait them. Bitch. Oh, fuck. But yeah, that's actually really interesting. I've seen behavior like that before from the slimes, but I've never seen a floating island stage like this where they can really fully take advantage of that behavior to fuck over the player. So that's kind of interesting. I'm excited to see what you do with this particular game concept in the future, Kratos. I think it's cool. Kaylee said that's a dope level. It seems like people, for the most part, are really fucking with your boy Kratos' level. I'm going to give a round of applause to everybody in the challenge. I feel like this was a cool challenge indeed. I just realized Kratos is actually the only person who has done a first-person shooter level before. But he did like a puzzle first-person shooter before. Still, solid. I really enjoyed what everybody brought to the table for this challenge. Real quick, I'm going to look at Danny's thing. Because Danny... Well, is Danny still here? Danny, if you're still here, hit me up in the live chat. If not, I'm going to work on... I actually have, like, multiple ideas that I want to head up. Volt said, now do Danny's thing. Is Danny here, though? If Danny's not here anymore, then I'm not going to do Danny's thing. But if Danny is here, then I am going to do Danny's thing. So here's, like, a stone pillar corner path. And then here's a stone pillar corner. Kratos said, also, I don't know if you noticed, but the enemies were spawning randomly. Interesting. Like in random locations? Or do you mean at random intervals? Like, did you use a randomizer in order to regulate how spawning worked? Because that sounds cool. I like that as a concept. Volt said, yeah, did you have like a spawner or something? And then Kratos says they spawn at random intervals. Interesting. My level also had enemy respawning, but the level was too short for the respawning to really matter. It was too easy for you to just run through on it. Let's see. I'm going to ask about whether or not Danny's here one more time. If Danny isn't here, I'm going to just work on my rock, paper, scissors thing. That, or we can do another challenge, because I'm down to do another challenge. That, or do the improved edition of my FPS. Because I have plenty of different things that I could work on in this game. So, Volt said Danny left. It seems like Danny left. So I'm probably going to work on rock, paper, scissors right now. Unless you guys want to do another challenge, which I am totally down to do. Kratos said, nah, Nick, look at Thirstpocalypse. Oh, that's true. Let me check out Thirstpocalypse real quick. Volt said, he said that it is taking too long. Well, he assumes that, like, the stream is about his thing. Scoreboard. What? I am so confused. So Kratos has 8, but he's in 3rd place. Are you trying to get the higher time? Is it like golf rules? What's going on? Volt said, I'm joking, by the way. Oh, so Danny didn't actually say that. Beth said, I decided I'd rather work on my cosplay wig tonight than actually get into actual cosplay. No problem. Welcome to the stream, Beth. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy and any discussion topics today to talk about on the stream? Why is it golf rules? Kaylee said, wow, look at that. I'm number 1. Kratos said, you don't have it set to where the lowest score is best. Change that in the scoreboard settings, top right. Oh. Better score is lower. That's cool. It's a time. Reset. Oh, wait. Don't reset scoreboard. Just hit check mark. This will cause all scores to be lost. Okay, you gotta get your 8 seconds again, Kratos, because it erased all the shit that you had. Kaylee said, lol. Volt says, that says 1936 seconds, not 8. That was the time in military time. Volt said, unless I'm reading backwards. Then Kratos said, no, don't reset. And then he said, no. Hey, Kratos, I'm about to set the first record in this game, nigga. Because we had to reset the scoreboard. Hey, hoes, get at me. It's the name that this game should have had. Aw, shit. Kratos talking about some 8 seconds. Everybody does. Oh no. Okay, Volt set lol. Aw, shit. There's Apocalypse, such a crazy ass game. Fuck. Yeah. Okay. Don't get Kobe'd. Yeah, shit. Fuck. One moment, Beth. I will read your message momentarily. There's Apocalypse is a hell of a game. Quite the challenge. Okay, come on. Fuck. Volt said everybody forgets about Kobe, bitch. That's because she's at the very end. Shit. Volt, in your opinion, what's the best game I've made so far? Oh, shit. Oh, goodness. Okay, real quick, I'm gonna read what Beth said. Beth said, I'm gonna do a closet cosplay challenge. I'm gonna do the resulting casual cosplay tomorrow night. Will be a surprise. Okay, cool. Thank you for letting me know. I want to restart. This time is booty. I'm gonna compete with Kaylee and Kratos for best time. I'm in death loop. Reset again. Okay. Fuck. Volt said, honestly, I think this one, because it's just hella hard and over the top. Oof. 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 Yes. Yes. Beat that, Kratos. Best time, 13.56 seconds. Kaylee's best time, 17.96 seconds. Wait, did Kaylee and I beat it at the exact same time? That's crazy. That's crazy. I didn't know that Kaylee was playing it at the same time I was. Yo, so we beat it at the exact same times, but we got different times. That's even more bizarre. Yo, Kratos said, but Nick, I already did beat that. The scoreboard says that you didn't. So this says that that didn't happen. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Beth said, y'all excited? Ooh, I'm hype if you're hype, sweetheart. Bubba, I hope that you enjoy doing your cause test. Time lower. Reset. Volt said the scoreboard doesn't lie. Okay. Okay. Beth said cause test is tomorrow, lol. I hope that you have a fun time on the cause test, Beth. I hope that you enjoy it. Do 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 do. 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 Excuse me. Are you guys down to do another challenge? Bum 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 bum. So let's see. Kratos said the recorded footage of my 8-second time on the scoreboard before it was reset doesn't lie either. But now, I mean, if you did it before, Kratos, it probably wouldn't be too hard for you to do it again, right? Do 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 do. Volt said, "Quick, delete the footage." Let's see. So I'm trying to figure out how the rock paper scissors logic is going to work. So this is AI's choice versus player's choice. Kratos said, let me fix my level real quick, and then we can do a challenge. Okay, ballin'. While you're doing that, I'm going to try and figure out this rock, paper, scissors bullshit. Beth said, Jet, we haven't gotten many opportunities to talk today. How are you? Fantastic always. Thank you for asking. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. So let's see. Actually, this is interesting. I can do a lot of cool stuff with this. Kaylee said I'm number 1 again. Okay. Exit creation. Don't save. I didn't really do anything on rock, paper, scissors yet. So Kaylee claims that she's now the number 1 scorer in Thirst Apocalypse. She got it in 10 seconds. Okay. Nigga bet. Fuck. She got it in 10 seconds? I might as well restart. 1. Go. Okay. Fuck. And if you die even once, you just gotta rewind the whole bitch. Kratos says, you're always number 1, Kaylee. Beth said, I'm good. Volt said, cheating. Oh, shit. I feel like to do it in 10 seconds, you have to, like, if you die, you just restart. Oh my gosh. Beth said, what have you been up to in dreams? We did a first-person shooter challenge earlier. I'm working on trying to make a thing that you can play rock, paper, scissors with. Right now I'm trying to beat Kaylee's high score on my game Thirst Apocalypse. And I think that's caught you up for the most part on what I've been up to in dreams. What have you been up to today? Shit. Kratos claims he got 8 seconds in Thirst Apocalypse. Oh my goodness. And the time it takes you to die once is like 10 seconds. Shit. And if you get machine gunned at the beginning, you can forget about the fucking thing. Beth said that she watched the dogs and she took a walk. She said not anything much. Well, okay. Falling. Every time you rewind, you have to like restart and wait for the goalpost and shit. Fuck yeah. Don't get Kobe'd. Fuck. 12 seconds. I beat my previous time, but I didn't beat Kaylee's time. So I shaved a second off my previous attempt. Well, it sounds like you've had a relaxing day so far, Beth. I'm glad to hear that. Fuck. Okay. Having to reset each time makes it take forever. Shit. Oh, I got Kobe'd. Oh, goodness. Danny finally showed back up. Danny, I asked earlier if you were here, and you weren't here. It doesn't seem like you're really patient for me to play your game. So now you caught me in the middle of doing something else. Danny, do. So you might have to wait for me to finish this up first. I just died. And then maybe I'll check your thing out. I'm trying to beat Kaylee's time of 10 seconds in Thirst Apocalypse. Fuck. But 10 seconds is such a short amount of time. I don't even know how Kaylee did it. How Kaylee got 10 seconds on this game. Like, what's the 10-second strat? Fuck me. She just waited. Okay, so I'm going to try to, instead of going straight through the hoop, go left. Jump on the... Oh, goodness. I got hit by, like, the machine gun runner. Volt said there has to be a way to cheese the system. There's always cheese. Fuck, I missed the platform. I'm curious if I should wait until I die twice before resetting. Because resetting after one death may be unnecessary to beat Kaylee's time. Fuck. I didn't even beat my previous time. Okay. So I still was getting around 12 seconds or whatever. Land on... Oh my gosh. Now I should reset, yeah. You get so exasperated after you try it. Okay. Oh goodness. Kratos said, honestly, it was really fun making that ice level. I'm going to get into level design a lot more. I'm glad that you're hyped. Volt said the Flash got that ass. You're not wrong. Remember, they're all turned up to 100% sass and 50% sway. Oh, fuck. Kobe bitch scared me and I didn't know what to do. How are you guys getting times that are less than 12 seconds? The instantaneous death, because there's all right there. Oh my goodness. Has Kaylee beaten her other time yet, or is her previous time still the best time? I think the biggest insult to injury would be I do all this shit to try to beat Kaylee's time, and then Kaylee's like, oh, that time? That's my old time. So now I did it in 11.9 seconds. Kaylee's time is fucking 9.6 seconds. 9.6. I gotta save 3 seconds. Kaylee said just got an 8.3. Nigga, what? 8.3? Kaylee said lol. 8.3? That's what Kratos claims he had. He claimed he had 8. He had a raw 8. Volt said, bro, you cheating. There has to be a way to circumvent like the first few jumps. Ooh. Ooh. Fuck. There must be a way to get to the finish from the bounce pads before the thing starts up. All these niggas getting 8s aren't getting like enemy swarmed at the very beginning. If there was a way to like almost immediately get to the bounce pads, that'd be pretty godly. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Get up. Get up. Okay, so now I got it in 10.73. Kaylee claims that she shrunk her score down to 8.36. It's like a constant race. Kaylee said, I found a pattern in the firefly hose. A pattern in the firefly hose? Also, I'm sorry, my armpit's itching. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I'm just antsy or what. Maybe I'm sweating. Maybe the game's got me fucked up. My body's freaking out. A pattern in the firefly hose? Oh shit. Volt said, is that their name? You can call them whatever you want. I think I call them like the Glowbutt Lords or something in their not in their description, in their title. Fuck. Okay. So Kaylee says that she like understands like the system of how the enemies work, which makes me think that her 8 seconds is like a patient 8 seconds. Like she's like, I know that such and such is gonna go over here, and then that's going to make this do. Fuck. I'm surprised that she's like it's pattern based, because the enemies follow you, and there are certain consistencies. There are certain things that always happen, but not all the bitches can be consistent, right? Volt asks, is that their new name? Firefly hose. Damn. Volt said, give him a hint. Come on. I feel like there must be a cheese that you can do just with the jumping stuff. Oh my goodness. That one bitch always just stares and looks at you as you die. Creator said, Kaylee said she got 2 seconds. This nigga is lying. 2 seconds? That's not enough time to do anything. What the fuck? Hold on, exit. 2 seconds? Okay, yeah, Kaylee said JK. I had to stop my game and look. I was like, 2 seconds? Goodness. Kaylee said, lol. This is like 2 seconds, like the amount of time it takes you just to get over there. Kaylee said, you got pranked. Do. So I think this is like the 4-minute mile, where 8 seconds right now is like the best possible time that anybody's gotten. Fucking Kobe, bitch. Okay, let's go. Come on. Oh, 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 fuck. I stumbled a little bit. Okay, you slide through, you jump down here. I don't like Thirst Apocalypse as much as I like. I tried to do something that was a time saver, but I probably should have just jumped it normally. Okay. Hit it. Go. Hit that. Fuck. Oh no. Volt said, unless you can cheese it using the boost pad. Cheese it using the boost pad? The boost pad. Can you even, like, use the boost pad without dying? Because Volt's talking about intentionally using the boost pad. Huh. I don't think so. The boost pads are like too strong, and they don't shoot you close enough to where you need to be. It's like you'd have to half turn your body on landing on the boost pad, I think, to get shot in the direction you need to be in. So it'd be, fuck. I got shot into a firefly hoe. Come on. Hit it? You might be able to do something like that, but that sounds significantly harder, Volt. Like, I'm not going to discount what Volt said as just being not true, but I think if that's what Kaylee and Kratos are doing, they're like next level at this game. Because the timing of that seems very difficult, and even I haven't gotten it to where, fuck. You can like fall in between the bounce pads. And it can cost you everything. So, oh, are we still going to do another challenge, by the way? Kaylee said, I haven't been using the boost pads. So Kaylee's like, boost pad strat, not the real strat. Ooh, oh shit. When that one bounce pad boosts you a little too far, it can cost you the whole run. And sometimes you don't even get that far on the run. Especially when the machine gun bitch gets in front of you, it's practically game over. Because you don't want her to hit you. Kratos says he got 8.83. Wait, is Kaylee still in the lead then? Because I think Kaylee may have gotten 8.6? Or what did Kaylee get? What's the Kaylee run? Volt said, lest she waits till they all stand still. Fuck. Well, they all follow you, though. They don't all stand still. If you move, then they move. That wasn't worth shit. I got my hopes up just to get the 11-second time. Imagine speedrunners who speedrun whole-ass games. Because that's a thing. There are people who speedrun entire games, and then you get to the end, and then you learn, oh, that other nigga got me for like 2 seconds. This is like a short level. But that sounds devastating. Oh goodness. Bolt said, skip a few bounce pads. That seems kind of hard too, to be honest. But I do think that strat is viable. It sounds like a viable strat. Oh my goodness. It pains me so much. Shit. Still like 11. Kaylee said, I got 8.06. I should be able to at least get my thing to 9 seconds. Everybody's over here getting 8s. I'm sitting on the board with a 10. Okay. Woo. 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 I got scooted so far to the right on that bounce pad. Okay. Okay, I need to practice this jump. I think it's possible for you to skip that whole beginning part if you land. Yeah! Yeah, you guys see that shit? Skip the whole beginning by landing on that platform. When do you have to make the jump? Fuck. Okay, yeah! 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 Okay, so that's what you gotta do. Volt said wait until the last second to jump. So I think I know the 8-second strat. I think I know the strat that they're using to get the 8 seconds. Fuck. But if you don't make that jump, you gotta immediately start over the whole fucking level. Ryan said, yeah. Okay. Fuck. So now it's a lot of just trying to jump really far. Last possible second. I got stuck in the death loop. Fuck. I'm curious if this is the Kaylee Kratos strat. That, like, crazy jump. Fuck. If you could do the crazy jump, and then if you could skip boost pads, you could probably get a really good score. Oh my gosh. Hold on, before I rewind, I just need to keep practicing that jump. Okay, see, I got it that time. Kaylee said it might get less than 8 seconds, though. Volt said too far to the left when jumping. Fuck. Damn. You can still get caught by the flash one. Yeah, that's what's happening repeatedly now. Okay, that time I got it. So I just gotta practice more or less. Okay. Fuck. Volt said, you got this. Thank you kindly, Volt. I appreciate it. Oh my goodness. Ooh. 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 Fuck. Kaylee said, I'm streaming it, by the way, so you can see that I'm not cheating. Volt said, never mind. Oh no. Oh no. Ah, shit. It's like you need to be able to practice each stage of it. Fuck. That is too far to the left. It's like you have to aim, not for that platform. You have to aim for we go. Fuck. Ah. So much trial and error. Okay. Oh, that was kind of fresh. Can I do that again? I don't know what time I got on that one. Volt said this has just become a speedrun community. Indeed. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That jump is so bullshit. I'm curious if you can make it... Fuck, I just ran straight off it. I'm curious if you can make it from the corner of the platform over there. It looks like you can't get enough liftoff for that. I mean, shit. Imagine if you could touch the tip of the finish line or something. That would be crazy. You'd be able to get it in like no time. Fuck. Hold on. So you can't do much with the fan because you're too far away for the fan to have any impact on it. Wait a minute. Volt said Jet's just given up. I haven't. I think I have a strat that's a little bit easier. You like run toward the corner, and then when you jump off the corner, you redirect your momentum right. But I think it can get you farther than just straight trying to jump off the edge. Fuck. The issue is once you land, you have to realize that you've landed and not keep pushing in the wrong direction on the controller. Fuck, I landed between the platforms. But see how... Fuck. Yeah! That. Fuck, but then I landed between the bounce pads. If you do this strat, I think it knocks a lot off your time. It's just the jump is hard. It's not an easy jump at all. But I think once you get it, the time's gonna drop lower than 8 something seconds. Volt says it's not easy to replicate at all. But that's how you get that top time though. All you have to do is do it once and then make it, right? Fuck. Because world records aren't meant to be easily repeatable. Then everybody would get it. That actually was a pretty good run. That last one, I didn't even do the like weird cheese strats. I think I just kind of ran it. I'm gonna keep practicing that. Because that seems a lot easier to pull off than what I've been trying to do. You just run through the center, and then you just treat that one platform that we know lets you circumvent most of it as the only one that matters. Yeah, like that wasn't bad. Okay, so we're just gonna keep doing that. Volt said it's like you're using the gate to aim yourself. Yeah. Fuck. Okay. Yeah. Nope. Too much bounce. That was a 50-second one. Hold on, I have an idea. Rewind. Fuck. The thing that I was trying to do, I couldn't do. I was hoping to circumvent starting the timer, but I don't think you can. The game like automatically positions you on the start pad to prevent you from cheating. Yeah, it'll just force you back onto the pad. Okay. Dang it. What if it's faster to die once? That actually would be really weird. Because think about it. The enemies like follow you and they'll die, and then when they die, they kind of get out of your way, and then it's just a much easier run. But it would probably take you too much time to die and come back for that to be worth it, right? So it'd be better to just fuck. It would be better to just figure out how to do it while the enemies are still all there. Maybe, depending on like how much time is actually peeled off by letting the enemies die off first. If the best strat would be to die at the beginning once, well, no, it's not just dying. It'd be like, excuse me, you'd have to die in such a way to where multiple enemies die with you. Because otherwise, it doesn't matter. All the enemies will just keep crowding you and you'll be in like a death loop. If you just die at like the start gate or something. Fuck. Also, I'm curious what the Kaylee and Kratos strats are. Like, what is it that they do to get like 8-second times in this game? That was 10 something. I still haven't done better than 1073, I don't think. Sucks. Volt said, give the man a hint. He's dying over there. Okay. Fuck. That was 11 seconds. If I knew how to make it where when you died, it started like everything back over, that'd be kind of nice. Because I don't like having to rewind it every time. If I made it where when you died, it rewinds everything too. Also, I forgot about the machine gun bitch. Volt said, look for the pattern she's talking about. Fuck. That bitch bitch hit my ankles. Kaylee said, you can see it on my stream if you want to see where I go. Fuck. I want to try and figure it out. I think that's part of the fun. Fuck. I just fell. I didn't even, like, get hit. No. Volt said bounce on the bounce pad onto that platform and then bounce on the last bounce pad. So get on the platform, don't stay on the bounce pad chain in order to get a faster time. So you could probably circumvent. Fuck. That bitch ran in front of me. Okay, cutting in line. So you circumvent most of it by jumping onto here. Volt said it may work. Okay. Kratos said, that's what I did. Over here. Fuck. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. I'm out here. I guess right now I'm still trying to use a time shaving strat when I haven't even tried just to play it normally, but then use the pad to get on the platform. Damn it. I do see how that's a shorter route though. Shit. Is it 2 bounce pad jumps, or do you make it to that first platform with a single bounce pad jump? Fuck. I wonder if this level is completable in like 4 seconds. Volt said I'd try 2 bounce pad jumps. Fuck. I didn't do it. I didn't do the advice, like, at all. Ooh, shit. Wait a minute. Nani the fuck? Are you guys getting on that first little platform and then going on the riser thing? Or are you guys jumping straight to the finish? There were 2 bitches who got in front of me that time. Fuck. This is killing me. You know what level really needs like a start and end gate like this? The one that has that crazy backwards jump that I made. I think people will really fuck with that. Kaylee said, I'm down to do another challenge. I'm also down to do another challenge. Maybe it'll help me stop dying on the inside. Yeah. Yeah, let's put this down for a little bit. Who's the current reigning champ again? Kaylee. Kaylee got 7.9. So even if I had gotten 8, I still would have eaten a fat dick. I would have went through all that, and Kaylee would have beat me by like 0.04. Kratos said, down to do another bussy dive. Diving in the bussy. Okay, what's the other challenge that you guys want to do? Well, fuck. Beth and I are going to do our talk time thing at 10. So I really don't have enough time to do another challenge, I don't think. Would you guys be down to do a challenge at 11 something? If we did, it'd have to probably be pretty early. Oh, I still have a tag thing set. Like a category. Kaylee said, I'm down. Okay. Ballin'. Kratos said, I really shouldn't stay up till 11. Understandable. And then he said, but yeah, I'm down. Well, I mean, if you feel like you shouldn't stay up till 11, that's totally understandable. Fuck. Oh, my idea is stupid. I was like, you could make like a room thing. Sorry, not scoping. Kratos said, fuck sleep. Then Ryan said, I shouldn't stay up till 5. Volt said, you just need another wall. So I was trying to make like a little room thing. Like to where if you didn't have like a wall here. No. That's not what I wanted to do. Like yeah, like that. No, not like that. Not like that. Fuck. Okay. Scope in. Scope in. Scope in. Delete that wall. Then you can grab this one, scope in. Scope in. Delete that wall. Okay. Now you have like a little room with like a turnaround or whatever. But technically we could delete this wall too. Scope in. Scope in. Scope in. And then you can go scope in, scope in, scope in. And now you got like a little box. Kind of. Because those walls don't touch. But those walls touch. That's kind of weird actually. So how do I fix that? Let's add a stone pillar wall. Let's just stamp it in and then look at it. I mean, it looks jank, but it gives it more of that ruins feel, like your boy Volt was talking about. And then that creates like a little boxed off room or whatever. What would I use that for? I don't know, now that I've actually made it. It's kind of stupid. Maybe just didn't need to do that. It was an interesting idea, though. Anyways. Well, actually, a room half doesn't seem that weird. So you could make interesting, like, interiors, I guess, with that. You might be able to make mazes with this, actually. Like, just using that one piece in different ways. You can create, like, interesting paths for the player, I suppose. Because you could, like, start here and then walk out and then go there. Huh. Volt said, I'm interested in seeing if someone could make, like, a Yu-Gi-Oh game in Dreams or something. I think that's possible. And I think people already have done stuff like that. So let me save this real quick. How much time do I have? I have like 30 minutes or so. Stone pillar. C piece. But anyways, let's get back into this RPG logic thing. That could be cool to play around with. So I need something that says if the player's action equals X, Y, or Z, and if the AI's action equals X, Y, or Z, then result equals blank. Oh! I didn't even think about that. Result should just be a variable. Volt said, it'd be interesting to see you make a full-blown RPG in this thing. I think that's entirely possible. And this would be one of the things I have to do. Kratos said, assign each part a number. I got that already, Kratos. I already did that. I already did this. Kratos is just saying stuff that I've already done. He's like, make each thing equal a thingy. I am aware. So let's see. If this equals 1. So this is saying if the AI's choice equals 1, and then this one is going to be if the player's choice equals 1. Well, actually, hold on. You could have them both have, like, if they equal each other instead of equals 1. So instead of if it equals 1, it's just if A equals B. That value that I put is dumb. It's not accurate, because now it's just B. So if this equals that, then you could have, like, the tie result. So that's the easiest way to do it. So if this equals that, it's a tie. Then you could have, if the AI choice does not equal the player's choice, because these are both getters. Yeah, so if they don't equal each other, but one's greater than the other, what can we ascertain from if something is greater than another thing? So 1 is rock, 2 is paper, and 3 is scissors. Paper covers rock. Rock beats scissors. Scissors cuts paper. I was trying to see if there was a way to map it where it's like the thing that beats another thing is always higher than it or something. But the way that the numbers are set up, it's not like that. I could always change how the numbers are set up, but it doesn't matter. So an OR gate, an AND gate. I understand what they do. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to use them. So if they're equal, it's a tie. If this one equals 1, and this one, because now we have ties out of the way, you never have to worry about ties. So now you just write out the logic for non-ties. So if this one equals 1, meaning if the AI's choice equals rock, and if this one equals 2, so if the player's choice equals paper, you connect these together, then you have some result. I mean, really, that's all I need to do is continue doing that. So I need all the ones for if the AI's thing equals rock. So let me select these two. And really just select this whole chunk, right? And then just copy that. And then just change this one to, and I can say player's choice, but change this one to saying if it equal, well 2 is the, no, 3 is the highest number. Then set that to 3. And it'll equal something. I could probably copy this microchip over in place of those other ones, and then change like a few numbers each time. So let's see. I guess I could have text displayers for now, but later on you could have things that are more complicated than text displayers. Outputs. So here's a text displayer. And this one will just say tie. But you could potentially do a lot more than a text displayer. So we have a tie. That's all it does. It just says tie on the screen. Then this one is if the AI did rock and the player did paper, then you could say like player wins as its text displayed. And then this one is rock against scissors, so it's going to end up being player loses. And those are all the possibilities if the AI were to pick rock. Now, let's delete that microchip and copy this one. We're just going to edit that for what if the AI picked scissors instead. I feel like the way that I'm doing this is a little bit obtuse. Like, I'm looking at it, and I'm like, there's another way that this could have been done. But it doesn't matter. It'll be fine. So the player's choice... Yeah, those are both getters. That one will always be the same, regardless of what the numbers are. This variable modifier, though, for the AI's choice, should equal 2 instead of equaling 1. I still have time. Okay, let's see. That should equal 2 instead of 1. And we're going to set it to where these both say equal 2. Because they should equal 2. Wait, did I just edit the right thing? It's actually kind of hard to tell what's going on. Ryan said, do y'all feel it? Feel what? Oh wait, that's a getter. Yeah, setting the operand doesn't matter. My brain is so lost, my guy. Oh, we're supposed to be setting the calculator. Dude, I got so lost in what I was doing. So this is AI's choice, right? Well, AI's choice is definitely not going to be equaling... Yeah, no, it will always be equaling 2 for this one. So make sure that this one also says equals 2. And then Ryan said jet swelling. Okay. So this is the AI choice equaling 2, and the user's choice equals... Why the fuck am I doing it like this? This is actually really stupid. I'm discovering... Okay, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, the way that I'm doing this is horrible design. There's a really easy way to do this. Godzilla said he must have heard Jerry come back to life. That would suck. So hold on. All the ones that refer to the AI's choice are unnecessary bullshit. You only ever need player's choice here. So we know that the AI's thing is equal to 1 because we say it's equal to 1 right there. So then all you have to do here is say that, and don't connect it to B. All you have to do here is say that if the player's choice is equal to, and actually you can connect this to that. So let's connect B. Well, that's a setter actually. So fuck. I guess you'll have it was funny to realize that I was kind of off. Volt said Jerry never dies. Let's see. Rest in peace, Jerry. May you never return. Okay. So variable modifier. We are going to get AI's choice. Kaylee said, what you building? Yo, Kaylee. So right now I am working on a rock, paper, scissors game. Like the simplest rock, paper, scissors game. But I already can tell that the way that I built it is stupid. And I'm making small improvements, but I already know of better improvements to what I'm doing now. So even this is stupid. Like the current one is stupid. But it could be better. Anyways, for player's choice, because this is if it picks rock. So if the player's choice was paper, they should win. And if the player's choice was scissors, which is equal to 3, yeah, then the player should lose. That's simple. Kaylee said, what makes it stupid? So right now, I have it where each one leads to a different variable modifier for the player. Excuse me. And then all of them also lead to this randomizer which then picks one of 3 microchips or whatever, depending on what the AI's choice is. But I think I could have had it in... Well, no, I guess the randomizer's fine. I don't know. I guess part of me is thinking there's a way to streamline the logic further based off of your initial choice. But I think I may be overthinking it a little bit. So let's see. But I may be wrong. My current thought process, I think, is better than what I was doing before, but it's probably not super stupid. There's definitely a way to make it better, though, than what it currently is. So the AI's thing is set to 2 now. So they're doing scissors. Now we need to say, what if the player did rock? Well, really, we should pay more attention to what if the player did paper. No. 2 isn't scissors. This is what if the AI is doing paper. So now we need to be like, what if the main character did rock? Like, what if the player did rock? If the player did rock... Oh, wait, why do I have it connected to an AND gate? Oh, I'm stupid. Oh, okay, well that's... Hold on. Delete this whole chip. Delete both of these chips. Open this one back up. This makes it stupid, Kaylee. Okay, so instead of the ands, I gotta connect them directly to the thing. So that's one thing that I was doing that made it dumb. There's no AND gate anymore because we already know what this equals, so we don't have to do stuff like that. So I was finally able to answer Kaylee's question. The thing that made it stupid is I had left in a chip that didn't need to be included. So let's see. Connect this, lower that down, open this up. Okay, cool. So we got rock up there. Kaylee said, how dare you? What is wrong, Kaylee? Okay, if that's paper, make this one equal... No, that one's not. Yeah, no, it is paper. 1. Okay. 2. I think Kaylee's jokingly saying, how dare you, but I'm not sure now. Then Kaylee said, I don't know. Okay, Ryan said, how dare I, how dare you? Let's see, so that's set to 2. Kaylee said, how dare you, Ryan? How do you do? How dare you? So if player's choice equals rock, I shouldn't say equals rock. I should say equals scissors. Set that to 2, player wins. Here, set it to rock, player loses. Game's easy. Okay, so now, 2 out of 3 microchips complete. Now all I have to do is, this is a player wins, so we gotta make the microchip equal 3. Ryan said, how dare I, how dare you? So that equals 3 now, and that's a setter. So AI's choice equals 3. This is the player wins condition, which means the player's choice has to equal rock. And then this is the player loses against scissors, so the player would have to have done paper. So this has to equal 2. That's the player loses. Yeah, that's the player doing rock. I think it should work now. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock. Player wins. Because I guess the AI picks scissors. Rewind. Rock, paper, scissors. Paper. Player wins. Am I about to be like the luckiest nigga in the world, or is it broken and it only says player wins? Scissors. tie. Okay, that was different. So it must have also picked scissors. Paper. Loses. Okay, so it must have picked scissors that time as well. Okay, scissors then, bitch. Nani? That time nothing happened. I must have broken it. Ryan said tap dance on that ass. Scissors. Tie. That tie never goes away. Rock. Tie, question mark? Scissors. Player loses. Okay. Paper. Player wins. One time it did nothing. I don't know what the conditions were for it to have done nothing. And that bothers me. Let's rewind. I think the people upstairs are moving furniture and shit. Volt said, is there a way to reset dialogue? Yes, there is a way to reset dialogue. So, for one thing that I could do for the text displayers or whatever, I could have them be dialogue things instead, which I know may sound weird, but hear me out. So, sorry. I get those buttons mixed up all the time. Gadgets. I know what gadgets are. Movers. Go to dialogue text displayer. I'm going to make it say tie instead. Ask me why. Because if I have that say tie, then it can prompt the user to close it. Which right now it doesn't do. Or at the very least, let them close it with like a circle button or something. So I can have prompt to close triangle. And then already says tie. Oh, I need to go to triangle. Set triangle to closing the box. Yeah, so it just says close. And I can make that also trigger the rock, paper, scissors again. Like if I wanted to. I currently don't want it to trigger it again though. I'm fine with it just triggering that one time. Okay. So I'm going to copy this. That one says player wins. So I'll just make this one say player wins. I have a very little amount of time. How's my laptop battery? Not bad, actually. Oops. Fuck. Player wins. Let's see. I'm going to get something to drink. I'm not a fan of banana. But right now, the smoothie that I have open is like a strawberry banana smoothie. And it's like, it's not bad, and then you'll taste the banana, and then you'll be like, eh. You know, it's now. And it's funny because the Berry Boost smoothie that I like to drink all the time, that one has like one banana in it, and you don't really notice the banana. Right now, I have a naked strawberry banana smoothie. That one, they must have put way more than one banana in that bitch. And it's funny because it hits you almost like an aftertaste. Like you'll drink it and you'll be like, this is good. And then it fucks your whole day up. So, player loses. So, let's open up this microchip. And all we're going to do is copy the stuff from over here and put it over there. Do it. Is it too physically close to you? Yeah, connect it. Super Plushy Movies said, okay, yo, Super Plushy Movies, welcome to the stream, it's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy? Do you have any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? Then Super Plushy Movies said, nice. Okay, I'm glad that you vibed. do 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 do. So now I'm going to put that there. Make that equal to this. Now all we have to do is open one more microchip, replace all the text displayers, and then we should be good with a very basic rock, paper, scissors game. And then we can use that as the framework for future stuff. And if I share this creation with Kaylee and Kratos, they can also use it for future projects. So I hope they're hyped for that. There we go. Player loses, player wins, tie. So we close that out. And now I think we have a basic rock, paper, scissors game. So rock, player loses. Paper, player loses. Scissors, player loses. Okay, so this is going to be our basic rock, paper, scissors with like not anything too crazy added. Actually, let's enter test mode because I forgot that that was a thing until like just now. Possess. Because we should be able to see what happens. So I picked rock, and it says player wins. So I picked rock, and they picked scissors. Oh wait, I made a result variable that never was used. Because I guess the result variable really didn't matter in the end. Well, that's good to know. I can remove that variable. Paper, player loses. So I picked paper, but they picked scissors. Okay. Scissors. Tie. We both pick scissors. Cool. So you can actually see it run and know what's happening. Paper. So, yeah, paper to scissors. Awesome. Oh, and you can see which microchip is lighting up and everything. So we know that everything's working properly. It's not just a fluke, and it's not just, like, putting random things on the screen. So that's nice. I'm going to delete result. We don't really need result right now. Excuse me. We could have health for the object. That would be kind of interesting. Before we do anything like that, like give the object health and stuff, we're just going to rewind, and we're going to select this box and save it as basic rock, paper, scissors. I have a very little amount of time left before Beth and I do our talk time. Basic rock, paper, scissors. And I actually want to release this as public so that Kaylee and Kratos can start playing around with it. Yo, Kaylee and Kratos, let me know if you guys are currently watching. Because I'm about to publish that out for you guys to be able to use and play with. I'm going to do a quick save of what I have so far. One of my nails is like bent, which is really weird. I think I'm going to cut him soon. Kratos says that he's here. Okay, I'm glad to see you're here, Kratos. I'm about to release this rock, paper, scissors thing. If you have any cool ideas for what to do with it, feel free to do something cool with it. I'm going to edit the cover page. It doesn't have a description section. If it did, I would have written up a little description. Release. Yes, make it public. Oh, here's the little description. Okay. I feel like I need to sneeze. There we go. Walk up to it. Walk up to it and use the D-pad. To play rock, paper, scissors. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, cool. So that's basic rock, paper, scissors. Now, let's create a version where if you lose, you get hurt. Oh, wait. I went to the actual, like, contraption itself. That's not what I want to do. Go back here. Yeah. Now I need to make it where if you lose, there's like a penalty. My brain just exploded. What the fuck is this? Is this all the... This isn't all the stuff from before. Hold on. Where's the shit I just made? I don't know what direction is the front of it without being able to see the microchip. Okay. What the fuck? Okay, here's the front of it. Do 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 do. It better have all the shit in it. Do 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 do. Cause that last one was looking kind of empty. I was about to get hostile. Okay, there we go. That looks like it has all the shit in it. I don't know why this one has like empty ass McGee right there. But it doesn't matter. And I'm glad that I don't have to go back and redo all that bullshit. I have like 4 minutes left. What I'll do is I'll end the stream here, but I'll be back around 11. Maybe we can get a challenge in. Maybe I can keep working on the rock, paper, scissors stuff. Volt said old file, I guess, but that implies that I didn't save this scene. Anyways, I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button. Favorite, comment, subscribe, and ding ding ding, ring the notification bell to be notified whenever we do these live streams. This is your friend, your boy, Jet Black One Only, logging out. Stay tuned at 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time. I'll be back, and I'll be able to work on this a little bit more. Maybe do a challenge with Kratos and Kaylee. I'll probably work on this wall I'm talking with Beth. But anyways, I'll see you guys soon. Peace. Chickadee guy. Come back around 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time.